Well, got a job interview this morning at 10:30, and just getting coffee, and yeah, gotta shave and clean up. So I'm just gonna wake up, get this coffee in me, and I'm gonna go to this interview. I have experience in this type of work, so it's like 15, 16 an hour. Pretty sure 16. But yeah, so it should be good. It should be dope. If not, oh well, keep it moving. That's all it is, man. Just keep it moving. Stay resilient. See, that's the thing is people got me mistaken when I made that video or any time that I've ever talked about the 9-to-5 slave system. The thing is that I have a greater plan than everybody else. Their plan is to just sit there, and do their little 9-to-5s and maybe go back to school or something. It's never gonna happen, and then they end up living at their parents' house after they've already went back to college and got a degree, and now they're sitting there, back at their parents' house. Well, I don't have parents' house. I don't got nowhere to go. If shit doesn't work out for me in college or my little 9-to-5, that burns me out and gets me fucking nowhere in life. So the thing is that I'm going to invest into myself like I always have. Fucking weirdo. Anyways, yeah. So that's the thing, right? So I'm trying to build my incomes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build them up right now because I got to go harder than usual. Because that's just what time it is. When it was time for me to go and be a drifter and go around in BC and tenting, backpacking and stuff, that's what time it was. You know what I mean? When it was time for me to go back to the city and get on my gully shit, you know what I mean? That's what time it was. You know what I mean? So there's a time and a place for everything. You know what I mean? So 3-4 years ago or whenever last that I was making music, I was in the studio drinking, partying, making really fucking amazing music. That's what time it was. It's not time for that right now. I'm deprived, of all the good things in my life that I want to be doing, but it takes money to do some of these things. Not all of them, but like some of the things I'm gonna need, I'm gonna move. People keep fucking around. Anyways, people love to come around me when I'm making videos. Like, it's like they see me doing it and then they just fucking like walk behind me to try to be in my fucking video or some shit. Like, I won't fucking punch them out right before my job interview. Because I'm like that. No, I'm just kidding. Can't do that. Gotta stay focused on the goal. But anyways, feels good to know that I, could if I wanted to. But anyways, that's irrelevant. Hold on. Time and place for everything. Right? And that's what I was saying. Right now it's that time. So, I've been up early. Got up at 7. It's not really that early. I think maybe like 6, 5 in the morning would be more early. But anyway, so yeah. So you guys, this is why I wanted to make this channel, is because I knew that I was going to do this. I knew that this was going to happen because it was all a part of the plan, but I'm not going to discuss every single, layer of the plan. I'm just going to paint the picture, show the vision, and then I'm going to take the steps that I need to take to get to that. So right now, I need to increase my income a lot, so, and I have a couple other things on the side that are going, that are blessed, that are going to increase my income. And then, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be better than okay. I'm gonna be flexing. You know what I'm saying? So, in the end of the day, it's flex time. And I said that, I said, yo, it was time to do the tenting backpacking in BC. I needed that to humble myself. I had to go back to the city. I knew that I was gonna mess up my aura, fuck up my mind state, even possibly have me fucking possessed. Was worried about either getting killed or killing somebody. Very realistic reality where I was in the condition that I was in. Believe it or not, it's far from most people's realities, but where I come from, that's an every single day thing. It's like when you walk out the door, bro. I'm telling you, man, like people are trying to rob you left, right, and center everywhere. There's fucking gangs on pretty much like every corner. There's a fucking gang of goons that are just walk up to you, like, yo, wagwan, pussy, like for no reason. They'll be like, yo, pocket check, you done know, eh? And I'm like, nah, bro, yo, check this, bomb, like, yo, that's how it is, bro. You have to be willing to do what nobody else is willing to do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's irrelevant too. That's irrelevant too, you know what I mean? But that's the truth, bro. I swear on my father's grave, that's how it really is, man. And if you are not willing to fight with your fist, stab somebody, invest into a fucking gun to protect yourself, because everybody else has guns where I'm from. You know what I mean? You'd be fucking surprised, like, you know what I mean? And then you're fucked, man. You're just gonna be a fucking kick around soccer ball. That's all you're gonna be, And I was for a while when I was a kid. I got fucking stomped out. I got fucking stabbed. I got kidnapped. I got fucking jumped. I got chased down by fucking 4 guys in a fucking whip. With their intent to fucking probably stab me to death, And like I've watched a lot of people get stabbed to death. People die fucking 3 days later. I just chill with them. I'm about to release a video about that, man. Like, it's not a fucking game. It's not a joke. So, like I said, I've been through everything, and there's a time and a place for everything. Everything is necessary. Trust in the process. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna fix up, and go to this job interview, and see how it goes. Pretty sure I'm gonna get the job. Pretty sure. If not, no biggie. There's other opportunities, I'll tell you guys what it is later, But anyways, yeah, time and place for everything, man. So people got me twisted when I was talking about, talking about the slave system. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. Well, I did say I would, like the way that my mentality was before was like I would rather sell drugs than fucking be somebody's little bitch and be belittled for a paycheck, because that's what ends up happening. I was just in Home Depot or no Canadian Tire yesterday, and there was 3 young guys that were there working, whatever the fuck they do, help people go to whatever. And everywhere I sit is like not a good place to make a fucking video or something. Like, Jesus, man. Why can't I just want to be alone? I just want people to fucking be around me. Sometimes I get violent. Like, people sit down right beside me for no fucking reason. Like, there's 20 other places to sit. I tell people to, I'll get up and get the fuck away from me. I'll punch you right out. Like, you have 10, 20 other places to sit, bro. Fucking play that shit with me, man. Real talk. Anyway, so I'm rambling on. I'm tired, man. It's early, but I had a good point. About working, of course I'm willing to work. I've always been willing to work. I've had multiple jobs. When I was 16 years old, I had a fucking job, and it was at Mystique Marketing in Hamilton. It was a telemarketing company, but it was to raise funds for children with cancer. Okay, so it was for a good cause, and I supported that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go do telemarketing, try to sell people fucking pens and shit. I would never do that. Anything that was not worthy, I would never do any type of telemarketing. But this place was awesome. They were fucking awesome. Like, the boss was dope. Like, the first weekend, or the first day that I worked there, I was leading the office, man. The boss came out. You know, I got my headset on, I'm on the computer, talking, you know, whatever, doing my thing. Boss comes out, he's like, Corey. I'm like, oh shit, my first day, I'm like, I fucked up, right? Everyone looks. It's like 34 people in the room. And he's like, you're leading the office. Good job. And I was like, oh, right? Everybody was pissed. They're all like, whatever, right? They've been working there for like a year. I come in one day, I'm leading the office, man. It was fucking nuts. It was sick. But, wow. Yeah, man. So anyways, I did good at that job, but I was young, 16 years old. Of course, a female distorted my fucking progress because I was, you know, I loved her. I was young, 16 years old. Every relationship or friendship that I go into, man, I have pure heart in it, man. Like, I'm not there for fucking, you know, to fucking play around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fully invested in everything I do, especially if it's a relationship. And I'm a really passionate person. Like, if you haven't noticed, you know what I mean? So I don't fuck around. But anyway, so bitches fuck around, no? Anyway, so yeah, so I caught her cheating on me, so that really fucked me up, made me sick. And it showed at work, you know? And then I was drinking, and then I'm fucking puking at work, and then they're like, yeah. They're like, maybe you should come back when you're doing better, you know? And they let me go, so, because of that. But that was a dope job. The first weekend, they first weekend, I was leading the office first weekend that pops up. Fucking, I'm outside having a smoke. Boss comes out with a fucking huge fatty and a beer. Gives me a fucking beer and lights a fatty. And I'm sitting there like, this is like my first job ever, like 16 years old, you know what I mean? I was trying to do well, you know, I think I was on probation. And, yeah, I was on probation, fuck, yeah. I was for, like, stealing a car and a break and enter. B&E with intent, actually. I was bad. But I was trying to straighten out, you know what I mean? Like, so I got a job, but fucking bitches, man, they fuck with your emotions, your head, and your heart, you know? And I feel so much, like, I have so much feeling that I can't just pretend, you know, I can't fake. There is no fake in me. I can't do the fake shit, you know what I mean? And just be numb to everything. At a certain point in time, I eventually got like that from bitches, you know, they made me numb, and then I started playing the game, playing them, extorting them, and fucking using them and shit like that, because they did it to me all my young life, and until I got tough enough and numb enough to fucking not give a fuck anymore and play the role back. But that only lasted for a certain period of time because my heart's too big, you know, I just can't do that. I can do it for survival purposes for a short period of time and then evolve from that. But anyway, so yeah, I lost that job. But anyway, so I have, you know, I've had many jobs, roofing jobs, like cleaning up or carrying bundles to the roof. I never did that, like, on top of the roof. I was learning and shit, but, you know, like I said, man, people treat you like shit at the workplace, and then it pisses me off, and I don't belittle myself like everybody else for the money, so I get mad, fucking take off, I go steal a car, kick a door in, do a fucking B&E, get a whole bunch of money, go like that and flex it at a party, and then I go to jail. You know what I mean? So I remember, yo, in Hamilton, there was this one chick. What was her name? I was at Kevin's house, this kid's house that I used to chill with back in the day. And Royal, there's this chick, man. I showed up with a big bag of E-pills, ecstasy pills, and I threw them at the ceiling. I took a handful. I had like 300 E's. I remember that. Buddy only wanted like $2 a pop for them. I was selling them for like $10 a pop, and I had 300 of them. And I didn't give a fuck because I was gonna hit a lick anyways and get more money. It didn't matter to me, you know. So I just took a handful of them. I threw them at the ceiling, and they fucking bounced off the ceiling and shot down to the ground and like bounced off the floor and went everywhere. And this bitch is running, grabbing them, picking them all up and shit. I don't even know why I said that, but I just remember that back in the day when I was stealing cars, I used to do B&Es and go to Kevin's house, and dash all the shit in his house. And his mom didn't give a fuck. I'd pay her money, cash. Boom. Every time I come over, she'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'd be like, $100 bill. That's what that is. She's like, have a good day, Corey. Kevin's sleeping. But you can chill upstairs until he wakes up. Okay, no problem. You know what I mean? Bam. I remember one time, I stole a car. Well, no, I did a B&E. I broke into this place, and they had 2 SUVs parked out back. I broke into the house, stole a laptop, fucking unscrewed a huge flat screen TV off the wall, was X-Acto blading the carpet to get the fucking cord underneath the it was stapled underneath the fucking carpet, and yeah, so I robbed the whole house while there's people upstairs sleeping. Like I went upstairs and all I heard was and I looked over and I see a man with his wife and his 3 kids, man. See, that's why I got, karma too, man. Like a lot of bad shit happened to me in my life because of the shit that I did, but it was already happening bad to me, so I was just responding to it. But I wasn't making it no better because that's just adding more and more karma on. So that's really bad, and I'm not proud of any of that shit, man. I feel terrible about that because now that I'm an adult and look at me going to get a job interview. What if I worked and I got a house and I got a car, I got these vehicles, and I for my family, I built the foundation. Some fucking piece of shit comes in and robs my fucking house and takes my my vehicles. So I feel for that. You know what I mean? I feel bad for all that shit, but nothing I can do but move forward. But anyways, so I took everything and I packed it all into one of the SUVs. The keys were hanging off a little hook on the fucking by the door, and I packed everything into it and I stole it. Took off, went to Kevin's house, banging on the door. Nobody will answer. It's like 4 a.m. I have tons of shit. So I kicked his whole fucking door right off. His mom was in the basement. She didn't even wake up. None of them even woke up. Kevin didn't wake up. Nobody woke up. He'll vouch for me too. If I ever talk to that kid, he'll I don't know if he'll get on a video and vouch for me, but probably not. But anyways, real talk. I kicked his fucking door in. Right off the hinges, the whole door. Both hinges, man. The whole fucking door. Bam! Whole thing. Right off, bro. Went into his room, put everything on the couch and just waited for him to wake up. Everybody woke up. I tried to put the door back and try to fix it. I couldn't. He's like, what the fuck happened to my door? I was like, bro, $200. He's like, give me that shit, man. Puts it in his pocket. He's like, alright, so what happened? He's like all happy. He's like, we smoking, we drinking today, we partying, let me link the bitches, hold up. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's how it was as a young kid, 16, 17, all that shit. It was just a big party all the time. And so yeah, like I said, I did a lot of bad shit and I tried to, straighten my life out, get a job and stuff like that. That's when I had that job, lost it, over that chick. I couldn't handle it emotionally, but now, obviously I'm a grown-ass man, and if somebody does shit like that to me, it does nothing but motivate me more to do better, and go harder, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing. And all glory to God, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm going to end this video. It's like 18 minutes long. I gotta go and go deal with this. So let you guys know what happens. Peace.